Oh, day 5, and it's Friday. Devman's Juice Fast. All right, here's the deal. Today, we're doing another go live. I was up in the OR area and hanging out, and I made it through the dreaded pizza gauntlet. They give so much food during those go lives. Actually, my whole time in the medical field has been spent with food being delivered to you, basically. If it's not a pharmacy rep, it's a go live or something like that. So for people in the field that are supposed to promote health, they eat a lot. So anyway, actually a lot of cool things. I was a little bit down today. I'm going to say that. It was a really tough day. I never really thought of myself as an emotional eater. But I'll be honest, every time, somebody gets upset about something that's going on there at work, because we have to deal with a lot of doctors and they get in your face, they get upset about things, and it's totally understandable, and you just can't take it personal, because I've been doing this for going on 17 years now, and if I took everything that a doctor said to me personal, I probably wouldn't be in this field anymore. But I never thought myself as an emotional eater until I started doing this, and I'm like, man, every time somebody gets mad at me, I want to reach for a candy bar. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll show them. I'll make my glucose spike up to 400. Woo, So, or every time I feel down about something, it goes back to food. So my mind was kind of on food. After I got off work, I was like, yeah, all I got to look forward to is another juice, blah, 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 blah. But in reality, when I got to the grocery store, it was so cool. I start looking at fruits and vegetables, just basically salivating like it was meat. I'm not making this up. I really felt like that. I looked at the other foods that I used to look, because I used to just fill up my car with, I walk in there, there's cookies. Well, they set that up for you right when you walk in the door. Oh, cookies. That's a suggestion. You have to stay away from the suggestions. You have to keep your mind focused on who you want to be and what you want to look like. These videos are helping me. I hope they're helping somebody else. I've already talked to people who, for lack of a better word, inspire me. When I start talking about juice, I get fired up, and I start talking about doing a juice diet and resetting my body, resetting my computer, as it were, doing a system restore. You guys, I get really excited about it. That kind of energy and that kind of inspiration, I can't get from anybody but the people I talk to. You watch their eyes light up and they're like, wow. Somebody even said to me today, my God, you look so much thinner. Your face is thinned out. And I told them about the juice fast. Anyway, so, like I said, I was going through the grocery store. I was like salivating. I was just like, oh. I didn't even bother to look at the foods that used to trigger me into feeding frenzies. Now, I never sat there and ate 5 pounds of chicken or none of that ever in my whole life. It's just that the times that I would eat were more emotional times. Your food becomes your drug after a little while. And speaking of drugs, some people think that I'm irresponsible for stopping my insulin. Look, guys, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I'm not a type 1 diabetic. Type 1 diabetics, like I've said, you need to talk to your doctor, because you can suffer from DKA. DKA, diabetic ketoacidosis, watch out for it. It can happen to people like me that are type 2, but it's very rare, and it does mostly happen in Hispanic and African American. So if you're Hispanic or African American, you want to watch it if you're a diabetic. Anyway, that being said, I get my energy from you. I hope to God I'm inspiring somebody. I hope these videos make you feel good, because I feel good. I feel good for the first time in years. And what I think is really irresponsible is that when I found out I had diabetes 7 years ago, it was irresponsible of me to treat my body like dirt and say, well, I'm just going to take this insulin and I can eat whatever I want. I did that for the last at least 4 or 5 years. I've just been like, well, you know what? My glucose is up to 300. I'll just squirt a bunch of chemicals into me that comes from pigs or cows, and I'll just say, oh, everything's going to be okay. It's not okay. I am at this point in my life where I'm 45 years old. I'm going to make sure that this happens. I'm going to make sure that I stay on this fast. Yes, you people keep me pumped up, but you know what really keeps me pumped up is the fact that I'm going to look good in about 40 days from now. I'm going to look so much better, feel so much better, feel so much healthier, and that excites me. So you just got to stay pumped. Like I said, I'm always here for you guys on Facebook. I'm here for you here on YouTube. If you want to get started, I can show you how. Stay tuned, because tomorrow, guess what? You're going to go into Devon's kitchen. Yes, you're going to see our beautiful kitchen, our new home in Katy. And I'm actually going to make some juice and talk to you about what I do, because I always get the question, doesn't it taste like garbage, blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't. You got to do it right. Green apples, that's the secret right there. Pineapple, berries. All that takes away that vegetable juice taste. But you know what? I bet you I could drink some of these vegetables just like they were water and not even flinch, because it does taste good and it's so refreshing. You've got to get that juice inside of you. Why do I juice instead of just eating all these carrots and stuff like that to stay full? That's not the point. You're missing it, because what happens is it takes a while for my body to digest it. My body's already screwed up from the digestion being so messed up that I'm clogged up. So what I'm doing with the juice is I'm getting the micronutrients into my system and making sure that I get every ounce of protein and every ounce of fuel that I could possibly get from my juices. So anyway, I'm really pumped. I'm getting ready to drink my dinner. And just stay tuned, because tomorrow, like I said, going into Devon's kitchen, don't miss it. Tomorrow, going into Devon's kitchen, I promise that I'll post it by noon my time. So when y'all wake up on the West Coast and you take a look at this, it'll be 10 o'clock or so. All right, love you. See ya. Bye.